Why are Chernivtsi smugglers so nervous? How much money in fines did the state budget receive from Operation Migrant? And what are underground call center operators offering Ukrainians? All this and more in today's program. Smugglers from Bukovina completely lost their peace recently, and perhaps even their sleep and appetite. The reason is this convoy of security vehicles. The Knights of the Order of the Black Bunch, that is precisely how cigarettes were smuggled, should really be worried. Over the course of 1 month, 100 cadets of the Bogdan Khmelnytsky National Academy of the State Border Guard Service will help local border guards to defend this section of the border, which is remote, inaccessible and strewn with criminals. For them, this is so-called military internship. That is, this is not only part of the curriculum, but also tasks being performed in real combat conditions on the state border. These are not lessons in a lecture hall. Everything here is real, both the border and the offenders. These future officers might be lacking in experience, but they're young and persistent. They're practicing as interns either in the role of a member of a senior border patrol unit or as part of border patrol unit. It depends on the curriculum at the National Academy. There are quite a few young women among these officers of the future. They say that they're ready for service in the field. I think it'll be fun and cool. I'm not scared.
Мені не страшно.
A short farewell speech and the column of cadets are off to part of the border. The frontiers prepared carefully for the arrival of the guests. The cadets were housed in 10 autonomous tent camps. These are the so-called tent towns that are provided with all the things needed for accommodation and living. There are generators that generate electricity and field kitchens too. One of these camps was situated near the village of Selyatin. This ancient village in Putila Rayon is famous not only for its history but for abnormal smuggling activity. So the cadets will get to meet smugglers soon. First-year student Andriy Sapko is from Sumy. He has not yet met any violators of the state border, but he is in awe of the local landscapes. When I got here, I really liked it. It is so beautiful. Mobile phone coverage is sparse here. Few city life comforts here. But the cadets will definitely not go hungry here. Allah, the cook, can guarantee it.
Наприклад, сьогодні на вечері у нас
For example, we have buckwheat, meat topping, and tea for supper. We have also canned fish, butter, bread, honey, lemon. They will not be hungry.
лимон, не будуть голодними.
But one does not live by bread alone. The cadets are certain such extreme conditions build character, invigorate, and teach how to work in a team. For me, it is more interesting to train here than at the academy, because here you should do everything yourself. You will carry water by yourself, and we should be a whole team. I think that by working together, we will become friendlier and succeed in everything we do. May was warm, and there were quite a few public holidays, so taking advantage of this fact, crowds of local citizens went outdoors to get closer to nature. Although it turned out that it was not only fans of barbecues, garden plots and green tourism that were waiting for the warmer weather. The number of the migrants at the border has also grown. During Operation Migrant, the preventive measures, which began back in mid-March, about 3,000 foreign migrants were spotted in Ukraine. More than 150 of them were trying to cross the border, confidently, persistently, and absurdly. For example, 12 persons from Bangladesh tried to use stealth to get from Transcarpathia to Slovakia. They were going to do that not alone. but with the help of local residents, who took the tourists in their own cars. However, it did not help them. The border guards were warned in advance about the arrival of the strangers, and the border guards and police arrested them jointly near the town of Perechin. Uninvited visitors were also noticed at the Russian-Ukrainian border. One can only guess about the motives of these two citizens. However, the facts remain. An Indian and a Pakistani got into Ukraine by going around the border checkpoint, but to be honest, their joy was short-lived. The migrants will have to appear in court and remain at temporary detention centers on the border. For many of them, this is just the beginning, because a decision on forced deportation of 130 foreigners has already been adopted. And the total sum of fines levied has reached almost 50 million hryvnias. Serious arguments about rejecting any thoughts of taking an illegal journey. Up next in our program, an office in Mykolaiv, warehouses in Chernivtsi. Law enforcement agents discovered a criminal network of illegal schemes. A creative boost of vivacity. What was hidden in jars for fitness biologically active additives? To have one's own business is prestigious, good for the future and profitable. But when a firm works underground, it's more of a crime than a business.
Banda, banda, contrabanda. Banda, banda, contrabanda, banda, 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 contrabanda, banda, banda.
It was precisely this kind of entrepreneur that was discovered by border guards jointly with employees of the fiscal service. Dealers organized a powerful channel for smuggling and counterfeiting. They specialized exclusively in the sale of cigarettes. The secret business plan provided not only for setting up an extensive network throughout Ukraine, but also the work of a central office with its own call centers. In a small room in one of the districts of Mykolaiv, illegal transactions running into many millions were carried out. During the search, police found documents, illegal black accounts, hundreds of SIM cards for phones. The trespassers enlisted dozens of people from different regions of Ukraine into the criminal process. We also found a warehouse with goods. It was located in Chernivtsi, which is 500 kilometers from Mykolaiv. Law enforcement bodies found 900 boxes of cigarettes. Even by the most conservative estimates, the goods are worth several million hryvnias. Cigarettes to everyone's taste. There are not only goods made in Ukraine, but cigarettes from Moldova, Russia, and even from the Arab Emirates. It is evident that this international cooperation was at a high level. And this is the detention by special border guard agents of the main defendants in the crime. This is special etiquette, face down, and the criminals are handcuffed. The rest is up to criminal investigators. Get rid of excess weight. Make the body firm and slim. Fitness is one of the chips of modern sedentary life. While primitive people hunted so as not to die of hunger, their descendants hunt for extra kilograms. In fitness, everything is sporting: simulators, clothes, and a diet. Because in order to lose weight, a person needs to eat in a new way. Special food additives will come in useful. So it's no wonder that these jars were found in a car which was moving to Russia. According to the labels, it is the food additive creatine, a popular and expensive food additive. The driver, of course, is worried. Dear border guards, this is a trend: physical education and health. And why is it inside a gas cylinder? Because it is expensive. Although there are many such trends, about 56 jars of them. But everything was decided by an expert in the search for weapons and explosive: a dog. Instead of a boost in vivacity, border service agents discovered a drug in the form of powder. The powder was confiscated, and now experts are analyzing the extent to which it can be harmful to human health.